The seventh episode of What If? Season 3 has been released, and it continues several other storylines. This episode brings together Captain Carter, Hori Birdie, and Storm, along with Infinity Ultron. Let's break it down. At the end of episode 6, we saw the Watcher, Uatu, being pushed through the multi-dimensional wall by another Watcher. This caused fragments of the multiverse to scatter into space. This punishment was meted out to Uatu for repeatedly breaking his oath. Now, in the seventh episode titled What If the Watcher Disappeared, one of his close friends, Captain Carter, teams up with other superheroes to rescue him. The episode begins on planet Xandar, where Nova Corps is battling a massive squid monster. They call on Nova Prime Nebula, who arrives with Groot and Korg. Korg remarks that defeating this creature is impossible. Suddenly, Captain Carter appears and offers Nebula her help in defeating the monster. Dee, the Duck, and Kaho also join the fight. Then, amidst thunder and lightning, the goddess of thunder, Storm, appears, unleashing her powers on the creature. Together, the women defeat the monster. After the fight, Nebula thanks them, but fragments of the observational plane suddenly fall near them. Kaho assembles the pieces, and Peggy realizes that the Watcher is in trouble and needs their help. An entity known as Eminent delivers a warning. He reveals that Captain Carter has surpassed her role as a super soldier. Due to Uatu's interference in the multiverse, his powers have increased, and the three Watchers, Eminent, the Executioner, and the Incarnate, have captured him to prevent further interference. They pledge to destroy anyone who tries to free him. Meanwhile, on their ship, Birdie and Kaho play football, while Captain Carter analyzes the shards. After finishing their game, Birdie and Kaho join Storm and Carter, who are troubled about the consequences of venturing into the fifth dimension to save the Watcher. The story takes an intense turn as the team struggles to figure out how to reach the fifth dimension. Birdie has no idea if traveling that far is even possible, but she tries to make it work with the help of the shards. Together, the team builds a test ship designed to reach the fifth dimension. Unfortunately, their first attempt fails to generate the power source they need. Then Storm tries to open a portal using Mjolnir, but even her godlike powers aren't enough. In these two attempts, they lose 2 of the 3 shards, and the team begins to lose hope. At this moment, Kaho comes up with an idea. Fully aware that Captain Carter won't like it, she suggests that if there's only one being capable of reaching the fifth dimension, they'll need that being's help, and that being is Infinity Ultron. Birdie and Storm argue that this isn't an ideal solution, but they have no other choice. Infinity Ultron destroyed his entire universe, but Carter reluctantly agrees to the plan. A little later, we see Storm and Carter talking. Carter admits that she trusts her friends completely, but she's scared of losing them. Storm reassures her, saying they're all warriors, and they have to take this chance. Carter agrees with her and returns to her room, where she emotionally looks at a picture of the Guardians of the Multiverse. Next, we see a montage of Infinity Ultron sitting alone, having destroyed his world. Even in this universe, he can't hear the Watcher, leaving him forever isolated. Suddenly, a portal opens behind Ultron, and Captain Carter steps out alone. He asks, "Who are you?" Carter replies, "I need your help." The scene then shifts to Birdie, who is on a call with her parents, Darcy and Howard. Frustrated, she ends the call but notices that one of the remaining shards has disappeared. Alarmed, she sets off the ship's alarm. Tom and Kaho inform each other about the missing shard, and the 3 of them immediately set out to meet the alternate version of Ultron. As soon as they arrive, they find Carter's shattered shield and without hesitation begin attacking Ultron. They assume that Ultron has killed Carter. However, Ultron uses the Time Stone to freeze them in place and explains that either Eminent or another Watcher came and took Peggy from there. Ultron reveals that during the fight, he was thrown into space, and Peggy was captured and taken away. This variant of Ultron also admits that ever since he destroyed all life, the entire universe has been empty, and he has realized his mistake. Now, he believes he must help them save Peggy because life must go on. We then see Ultron destroy the last shard, gaining its powers. Together, the 4 of them set out to rescue Captain Carter. The continuation of this story will be revealed in the next episode, which is also the final one of the season, titled Virtus Virtus. Once again, this episode focuses heavily on Captain Carter. Given that Haley Atwell, the actress who plays Peggy Carter, is set to return to the MCU, this emphasis makes sense. Overall, I found the episode decent. Let's see what happens in the finale. What did you think of this episode? How excited are you for the finale? Share your thoughts in the comments. And stay tuned because tomorrow we'll discuss the final episode of What If? Season 3.